Oh, Yakov. 'Tis time for the DLC. Yes, it is. Ah, man, it was a long work week, bro. Well, this thing has 2 transform attacks. It's got that one, and then to get it, and then also that. Like, that form has 2 transform attacks. The hope, Yakov, is to do the whole DLC in one stream. That's the hope. I don't think it'll be too difficult. I mean, if I can do Crown of the Iron King in one stream, I can probably do Old Hunters. Because they're pretty similar. Old Hunters is pretty similar in length to the DS2 DLCs. So yeah, I can probably do this all in one stream. I'm be here for around 5 minutes. That's fine. People will start showing up a little bit later. After all, it is 10 o'clock in the morning in my time zone. It's hard to stream and be like an early bird because like everybody else sleeps in, except for me. Oh, I thought the animation went in sooner than that. There we go. Best Souls DLC. Love the Old Hunters. Yeah, I mean that is almost definitely why like I have so many European viewers. Because you know it's always afternoon for y'all, whereas for me it's 10 a.m. Which means for people on like on the West Coast, it is like for people on the West Coast it's like 7 a.m. Die. Dogs, man. Hello, Dr. He always does the same attack when he first sees you. Dr. Did you see that your favorite game, Lies of P, is getting DLC? More quality content. You are forever cursed with your Lies of P take, bro. You cursed yourself. Because you'll never live it down. Well, dude, I agree. I 100% agree, Ethos. Partying is a sign of weak mind and even weaker character. Alright, Are you gonna kill him, dude? It's not like he's really running, dude. Don't worry, you got it. I believe in you. You can do it. He got him. That's rough, buddy. Is this a red eye? He is a red eye. That's rough. Okay, then there's this schmuck. Where's he at? Okay, he's just chilling. He's not even aggroing. Why is he not aggroing? Okay, there we go. It just took a little while for the guy to aggro him. Can I get him? Can he get shot? That's... Did I pick up the beast cutter? I did. That is a weapon we will not be using the beast cutter. We will not be using that. There's an item around here. I don't know. I don't remember what it is though. It's like twin shards or something, I think. Yeah. How did I know? That's what too much Bloodborne looks like right there. That's what too much Bloodborne looks like. This dude will just kill people. We'll just kill him for me. Is he not gonna aggro onto them? I'll kill you. I mean, sure. Never show off. I mean, yeah, Ethos. That's the dream. It's not sin to have fun, whatever it means you do, indulge in. I mean, yeah, Noah. Yeah. I don't know. I think as Low Tier God puts it, being one of those 30 cars guys is, you know, like that's that as I said earlier about partying, it's a sign of weak mind and even weaker character. That's a quote from somewhere. Ethos might know where that quote's from. Ethos might. I think he's seen the show. Oh, I thought I'd outranged that. Ah, too early. Let's see, nothing this way. You've heard the quote. You've seen the show, because I think you told me to watch it. I think it was you that told me to watch it. Or rather, yeah, I think you just recommended it to me. Or maybe I asked you about it and you said it was really good. I don't remember. But I remember at some point we discussed the show. It is Reacher, Ethos. Remember, the police chief in season 1 would say cursing is a sign of weak mind and even weaker character? There we go. This is just the big boy version of the butcher enemies, I think. Very similar moves. Ow. Woo! Jesus. Alright, let's go grab the thing from Larry. The stun lock on that dude, man. Crazy to see an enemy with a second phase. Hello, Larry. That frame rate chugs down hard because of all the fire particles around him. Alright, down we go. I think I know what weapon I want to use for Ludwig. Maybe? I don't know. Now shoot twice. There you go. That's funny, Larry. Call Willem Bill. Yeah. I don't really have a nickname for Willem. I've got certain ones. Like I always call Bloodstar Beast Susie. I always call her Susie. Amygdala I usually call Amy. Lawrence is always Larry. Ah, too early. I'm washed, chat. I'm washed. Hello, Emotive. Blood vials. Willem is just Defoe for me. Willem the enemy. Defoe. Get it? Hilarious stuff. Okay. No chunks yet, but I think the only chunks are in that tunnel down there and from crystal lizards. In this area, anyway. You pick them up later, but in this area, I think it's just from lizards. Bro, on my community tab, people had a real issue with me saying that Pontiff Sullivan was, like, the hardest boss in DS3. Or, like, I have him as, like, my 4th hardest boss in the whole series, but people had such an issue with that. Bloodborne DLC, I agree. Yeah, I think the big 3 for DLCs are, Old Hunters, Ring City, and Crown of the Iron King. That's got to be the big 3 for Souls DLCs. Yeah, Ethan, it's like my top 4 hardest bosses in the whole series were Consort Radon, Millennia, Gehrman, and Pontiff. See, that's the Beast Claw moveset I want, not the crappy one you get with the normal version. I want that moveset with it. Sadly, I gotta wait till I kill Larry for it, though. The thing is, Noah, if you fight Gehrman at the proper level, like before doing the DLC, he's by far the hardest boss in the game. Like, if you fight him after the DLC, like, you're too strong for him and you curb stomp him. But if you fight him, like, right after Murgo, like you're supposed to, like you would before the DLC, like, it's not even a competition, I don't think. I think Gehrman is comfortably harder than Orphan. He's comfortably the hardest boss in the game, I think. Orphan's probably third hardest for me. Orphan's probably third. I think Gehrman, and then from the Thumeru Ihil Chalice, the descendant that you fight in there, the first layer boss, I think him and Gehrman are both tougher than Orphan. I think Orphan gets third place for me. Elden Ring DLC does stand skill. I mean, I agree, yeah. I think Shadow of the Erdtree is really, really cool. I think it still got some of the same Elden Ring isms, such as like a severe lack of content in a lot of areas, but it was definitely handled way better than the Lands Between. And the actual design of the world itself, you know, was just a giant legacy dungeon, and I like that. It was very good. Overall, the DLC definitely felt like the weakest part of it was the bosses, 100%. Yeah, I think definitely the big three for the DLCs are Old Hunters, Ring City, and Crown of the Iron King. And as for which one I like more between Ring City and Crown of the Iron King, that's a tough one. I already opened that. Hello, Simon. Yeah, that would be an issue, Noah. Like, here's the thing, Noah. I've played Bloodborne 30 times. This is my 31st playthrough. And I've always fought Gehrman after doing the DLC. Well, last stream, granted, I let him kill me a lot because I wanted good footage for the huge whole series boss ranking I'm doing, but the point is, like, I did him last stream, him and Moon Presence, and then just Bolt Hunters marked out before I got New Game Plus, and I got stuck on Gehrman for like an hour. Like, nothing in Bloodborne is super difficult to me anymore, but I got stuck on Gehrman for an hour. I used to love open worlds. I don't like open worlds. I'll be the first to tell you, I don't like them. Even though open worlds are way more time consuming to do, I actually think they're the easy way out for game devs, because if you make an open world, well, guess what? You don't really have to worry about level design now, do you? And that same issue definitely applies to Elden Ring's base game, because, you know, Shadow of the Erdtree definitely did have, like, a really well-made open world, like, landscape, 100%. But the Lands Between, I'm gonna be real with you, is ass. It's terrible. It's a terrible open world. It's absolutely awful. You just ride your horse for 10 to 20 minutes just to find, like, 2 seconds of content and then do it all over again. Yeah, no, I did a playthrough with each weapon. I did a full playthrough of Bloodborne with each weapon. Ow. Did you like and play Demon Souls? I love Demon Souls. I love it. Like, it's my fourth favorite Souls game for sure. I really love Demon Souls. I've played them all now, and I really love that game. How does 300 hours? Oh. Feel like, well, it's 500 hours, not 3. I've got 500 hours in Bloodborne. Ah, stupid Gatling gun guy. Funny thing is, Gatling gun is only good for him because he's got infinite bullets. If you want a high bullet usage, like blood tinge weapon, just use the cannon. Just use the cannon. The Gatling gun just ain't worth it. That guy's using the burial blade. Burial blade's fun. I should switch back to that. However, in this cave is the weapon I'm going to use against Ludwig, because I like this weapon. I like the weapon here quite a bit. Oh. I love this trend that some of the older DLCs had of of putting bosses from the base game in the DLC as just enemies. Like, you know, Ring City just has Dragon Slayer armor there. This has Bloodstarved Beast. I just really like that trend they used to do. Lock on. Oh, I missed. Yeah. There she is. That's what I want to use. We'll use this on Ludwig. I like the Amygdalin arm. This weapon is very good. It's very fun. Very fun weapon. Play a lot of No Man's Sky and Witcher 3. I just got it from stuff like 5 months ago. These days, because of work, I don't really have time to play a ton of different games. I would say, like, I play FromSoft games more than anything, even though Final Fantasy is definitely my favorite thing. No Man's Sky I've not tried. I could not get into The Witcher 3. I played it for like 40 hours, and like it never clicked. The game just never clicked for me. I didn't really enjoy the gameplay in it. I just never had a click with The Witcher 3. I forget they have the Gyobu kick. Why do they have the Gyobu kick? Have you played all the games then, Noah? Have you played all the Souls games? Oh, okay. Wow. Alright, let's not die. Let's not die. Let's not die. Let's not die. Because I hadn't played all of them until fairly recently, because I recently did like 3 back-to-back-to-back playthroughs of my first time on DS1, DS2, and Demon Souls. I'm gonna get killed on a counter hit. I must not let myself get counter hit. But I say it all the time, if I had the power to change one thing in Bloodborne, before I add 60 FPS, I'm taking the counter hit system out of the game. It's such a dumb system. I would take that out before I put 60 FPS in it. Like, LOL, what if getting hit during any action besides just standing there or doing this made you take 50% more damage? It's such a stupid system. Bloodborne, Sekiro, Demon Souls, and Elden Ring. Played Mortal Shell and Lords of the Fallen. I haven't played any of those, but I played all of them. I played all the main Souls games. That's definitely, you know, that's definitely a good selection, you know, because Bloodborne and Sekiro are my two favorites. As a whole, I definitely rank the series as Bloodborne, Sekiro, Dark Souls 2, Demon Souls, Elden Ring, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1. That's how I personally put the series. If I had to choose, like, the games I would say I just don't like, it's probably most of Dark Souls 1, most of Dark Souls 3, and most of Elden Ring I don't like. But I really like Bloodborne, Sekiro, Dark Souls 2, and Demon Souls. I really like all of those. I missed. But yeah, Bloodborne and Sekiro are the two I've played the most. I've played this game 30 times. I've played Sekiro like 20. I did a whole challenge run for Sekiro where I beat the whole game and never used my sword. Has FromSoft's best collection of bosses. Was there not like literally everything else about the game? Yeah, bosses are cool. Everything else about the game is either bad or completely unremarkable. And even then, I think some of those DS3 bosses get gassed up a bit too much, I gotta say. Like, Dancer is a really good boss. People will tell you she's like a top 10 boss in the series. Dancer is just pretty good. Unremarkable would be Dark Souls 2. The thing is with Dark Souls 2 is consistent. Dark Souls 2 is a consistently, like, enjoyable Souls game. That's rough. That game was absolute ass. Nah, I love DS2. I think Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 are the worst Souls games. Nameless King is great. Like, the thing is, I love Dark Souls 3's bosses. I do. But I think that the game itself is extremely mid. I don't think DS3's bad. I think it is extremely mid. Consistently shit. ADP. Why didn't you like Elden Ring that much? Because it was lazy. It was open world was lazy. It was an excuse to not have any level design. Sure, the legacy dungeons were cool, but you traded off legacy dungeons for, you traded off great level design for gigantic open fields with nothing to do about 99% of the time. Shadow of the Erdtree definitely improved on that and made the open world design a lot better, but you still kind of ran into the same issue. Okay, here's the thing, Zerav, whatever the name is, I don't think the bosses were mostly garbage. Dark Souls 2 has got a lot of mid-bosses. I don't think it has many bad ones. There are some clunkers, of course. Covetous Demon, we don't need to make fun of, we don't need to even beat the, Like, beat the dead horse of Covetous Demon. Yes, it was bad. Like, Dark Souls 2's got a lot of mid bosses. It does. I think Dark Souls 2 has fun levels. It's got a lot of weapon variety, got a lot of build variety. What are you doing? That's an interesting combo. The only reason people would ever have an issue with Dark Souls 2's levels is if you're just trying to sprint through the whole game. Well, here's the thing, X-Mail. I did no sword Sekiro and died 4 times in the whole run. So, like, you know, there's a difference there. That run only took like 16 hours to do, and I only died 4 times. Tying iframes to a stat in DS2? Bro, yeah, bro. You act like you're not going to be level 200 by the time you finish DS2. Like, outside of Elden Ring, you'll be at the highest level in DS2 out of any other Souls game when you finish it. That's why I think the crying over ADP is ridiculous. You're like, dude, you're going to be level 200 by the time you finish Dark Souls 2. Stop it. It's not an issue. More than enough levels to go around. Plus, like, Dark Souls 2 has the 3rd best DLC, bro. Crown of the Iron King is so good. There we go. Let's just de-aggro those enemies. So it was Souls game I just couldn't get. The game was super. I mean, I think Sekiro is very difficult at the start, but it definitely levels out as time goes on, for sure. Like, I would say Sekiro was really difficult until I beat Lady Butterfly, and then from there, nothing really gave me too much trouble. Initially, that's why it's the only Souls game that has it. I mean, that's just because it was a different director. Tanamura was just in charge of that one. I'm sure if Tanamura made another Souls game, he would probably do something similar. I actually wish ADP came back in Elden Ring, but in a different way. Like, I would love it if you know, like maybe you level ADP enough, and then your dodge turns into the Hunter Quick Step. That'd be cool. Ring City shits on every DS2 DLC. It's definitely better than Crown of the Sunken King, and definitely better than Crown of the Ivory King. Ring City and Crown of the Iron King compete with each other for me. Like, I definitely think the big 3 of the DLCs are Old Hunters, Ring City, and Crown of the Iron King. Like, bro, DS2 haters are literally the meme of, oh, that's a cute opinion. Did a YouTuber give it to you? Like, for the DS2 hate, you either went into it looking to hate it, or you had heard that it was really bad, played it, and were like, yup, my YouTuber said it was bad, I don't like it. Nah, I think Dark Souls 1 is easily the worst Souls game. I'll say every Souls game is good apart from Dark Souls 1. Like, interconnectivity, yes, Dark Souls 1's interconnectivity is extremely impressive. But then it's got, like, the worst levels, the worst enemies, the worst bosses. Noah, I'm telling you, I read that idea and like I would not even buy that game. I wouldn't even buy it. I think that is such a stupid idea for a Bloodborne sequel. Like why do you want a game about things we already know about? Like we already know what happened back in the day. Why do we need to waste a whole nother game on it? I think that if they ever made a second Bloodborne game, like I would want them to actually take the DS2 route and make something completely new out of it. Don't do what DS3 did and tie yourself to the hip of the previous game. I think that would be a terrible idea. I would not like that. Like if they make a new Bloodborne game and it's a prequel set back with Larry and all of them, I wouldn't even buy it. I love Bloodborne, like my third or fourth favorite game ever. Legitimately would not even play that game. I would be so disgusted with their decision making, I wouldn't have it in me. Like, my idea for Bloodborne 2 is simple. Set it in Ailing Loran, Aztec Ailing Loran. Dude, Aztec desert-based Bloodborne. Give it to me. That's what I want. Plus 8's enough for that. Nah, no, I'm telling you, if that happens, I won't even play it. I just straight up would not even play that game. I wouldn't do it. Like I said, I would be so disgusted with their decision making. I would be so upset. I would be so upset with that. Like, I would rather slam my dick in a car door than have that happen. Alright. I love this weapon. This weapon's goofy. I like it a lot. Yeah. I don't see why you would want another Bloodborne game to attach itself to the hip of Bloodborne. Of the first game. I don't see why you would want them to do that. I can't understand that. Because like I think that's what DS3 did, and I think that was a huge problem for DS3, because like I think Dark Souls 3 has such a hard time being its own video game. Dark Souls 3 is just constantly on its knees, two-handed slurping Dark Souls 1, and I think that it has a hard time being its own game. And whenever it does try, usually it ends up just kind of being mid. I've used PS Remote Play before, KJ. I haven't used it on PC. I used to use it all the time with my PS Vita, though. Alright, we'll skip this one, but there's a rule here, which is we do not skip the Phase 2 cutscene. Maybe I should have warmed up with this weapon. Haven't used it in like a year and some change. Rip the no-hit run. A little bit too late. We're not doing an incredible amount of damage. That attack always catches me off guard when he does it. I can never read it. I was trying to Gyobu kick me. Oh, dude! I hate that attack. I don't have the strength to make this thing really good. I'm doing like no damage, dog. I'm doing like 200 damage a swing. I can't use this weapon. I don't have the damage to make this thing decent. I need like 20 more points in strength for this thing to look good. We'll just use the Beast Hunter safe. Yeah. Sadly, I don't have the points in strength to make this weapon look good. I'm level 107 because I've been doing Chalice dungeons. I love the Amygdala arm, but... Could use the Burial Blade. We'll use the Burial Blade. Nope, don't use that there. Use the drop right there, because I don't think I have one better than that here. I don't. Okay. I wish there was like just an optimized gem button just to put in all your best gems. I wish one of those buttons were here. That'd be nice. Alright, we'll use the Burial Blade, sure. No, it's New Game. This isn't New Game Plus. This is just New Game. I don't do New Game Plus very much in Souls games. I actually don't really like it. I don't really like doing New Game Plus in these. Like, when I play Souls games, okay, this is going to be weird. Like, the way I like to enjoy these games... I make it a point not to get super good at them, with the exception of Sekiro, because that just kind of happened. But like, I make it a point not to get super good at Souls games, because I think the fun of these games is being bad at them. I think that's the fun of Souls games. So even though I've played Bloodborne 30 times, I've done it with every single weapon. Like, I've made a conscious effort to not learn a boss inside and out completely, because I still want to struggle with them. I still want to have a hard time with a boss. And I feel like if I ever learned Bloodborne inside and out to the point where I could just dodge every attack and never get hit, I would probably just stop playing the game. Alright. That's a bit more damage. Bro, that attack is... the timing on that is so weird. Ow. Okay, this thing's doing some damage. Look at the rally on this thing, dude. God, the burial blade is so good. Ugh. I want to do his long jump so I can like show how to dodge that. Because a lot of people don't really like see how to dodge that attack super well. And I want him to do it. Go for your long jump, buddy. This, okay. Wait for him to scream again. Like that. Wait for the scream. Alright, and we don't skip this cutscene. Just kind of a rule. Yeah, for that long jump, you wait for the second scream, and then you go. Not gonna visceral you. Ah, I missed it. I want to perfectly dodge that attack. I like never do it. I want to do it. I like never get that dodge perfectly. It's just very tough timing on that initial hit. Rip the no-hit run. Oh. Ah! That was a bad attack for him to do right there. Ah! Dude, I'm fumbling. Oh. I gotta make the footage look good, dude. I want to get footage of this guy for the boss ranking, dude. I gotta make it look good. Which I don't know if you know, Noah, but I am in the process, because I mentioned on every stream, but I don't think I've seen you around in a stream. I am in the process of getting foot. Oh, I reversed my camera. I am in the process of getting footage to do a full series boss ranking. Every boss in the series, worst to best. I'm in the process of that. I've got like 100. Let me get some vials. I've got like 100 bosses left to go for footage. No. Like, I've only perfectly dodged that phase 2 attack he does a couple of times. Alright. Ah, the jump button! I keep thinking I'm playing DS3 and I can roll out of a sprint. I started sprinting and tried to... I did it again! I did it again! I gotta stop doing that. That dash attack is like literally his only good move in phase. Like, his only really threatening move in phase 1 is that dash attack. Everything else will clip you, but that's the only attack that's a real problem. Ah, that comes out so fast. Oh, I missed. Alright, we've already watched the cutscene. Even if I don't dodge the attack, we'll just say this is a run. I won't repeat the boss again. Ah, the jump button, dude, it did it again! Bro, the jump button in this game is out to get me. I didn't get it, whatever. I didn't get it. I was hoping to get the cool transforming attack. Ah, I died. Jesus. I went for the greedy heal. I went for the heal. I need to lock in and actually kill this guy. I need to lock in and, like, actually just kill him. I'm too busy enjoying the fight, bro. What can I say? What can I say? You don't use any arcane tools at all? Not on Ludwig. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I don't use those on Ludwig. As if I'd ever get time to use like a Call Beyond or something on him. I need to lock in and actually kill him because this boss is fairly easy. Alright, let's just kill him this time. No more hoping to perfectly dodge attacks. Let's just kill him. Bro, that headbutt comes out so fast, it's insane. I was hoping that would stagger him, that hit. Oh, that one did. Thought I outranged it. Bro, it comes out so fast. Okay. Let's just kill him. Ah, too early. You gonna do it? Yeah. Bro, the timing on that is so tight. Ah, I got him. GG's. Coolest boss? Yeah, best boss in Bloodborne, I say. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I don't think I have the arcane use it. I do. It takes 14. Phase 1 music is also underrated. It's solid. I don't think it's the craziest thing ever. We gotta try and get this thing online, right? We gotta try and get enough arcane to use this. Or use it effectively. Because we can technically use it, but I mean, I wouldn't trust it. Not with these stats. But with these stats, I would not trust this weapon. Okay, we'll just use... We'll go back to the Burial Blade for a little while. Moonlight Solos is very good. I don't think it's the best weapon in the game, but it's very good.
Very weapon.
Yeah. I like Ludwig a lot. I think he's definitely like top 5 bosses in the entire series. His first phase does have a couple of really aggravating attacks. Like those two, like he's got the headbutt and the bite that come out like so fast. Like they just come out immediately, and I hate those attacks. Fist of Gracia. I should do a full run with that. Maybe like when the emulator's done, I'll use a console command and give myself the weapon and do a full playthrough with nothing but the fist. Maybe we'll do it. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. I am silly enough to do it, that's for sure. I beat Sekiro without my sword. I beat Bloodborne using just guns. So like, I'm crazy enough to do it. Hello, Amelia. Dude, that damage is ridiculous. Bruh. Bruh. No super armor for me. How's that? Stop that. Bro, what is it that super armor he's got? Bro, the super armor is ridiculous. Bro! Dog, the super armor is nuts. You know who I am? I've got. Oh, I didn't know that. I was like, oh, word? But I had no idea. Hello, Amelia. Bro, that counter hit on the Black Sky Eye, that was disgusting. Bro, I hate the cane. I hate the cane. That wasn't even the cane that hit me, but still. Like, that weapon is only good when NPCs use it. That thing sucks normally. But NPCs using it looks like the best weapon in the game. Can't chat from that account? What'd you do? Did you get banned somehow? Huh. He told it in one of his podcasts. Oh, did he now? There's a church cannon down here we can go grab. There we go. Think he likes controversy? He just like me for real. I didn't ban you, Emotive. I didn't ban you.
Gamino. Very well.
Okay, let's go to the research hall. So this is probably the best area in Bloodborne. Right, like the research hall has to be the best level in Bloodborne. Gotta be. Oh, poor guy. The quest line is kind of boring. I mean, I don't give two shits about the quest lines. That's the thing, like, I play all these Souls games, I do not care about quest lines, unless it gives me a good item. Which for this, it gives you the rune for the Cause Parasite, which makes the worst weapon in the game still the worst weapon in the game. It's so funny, like, it's the worst weapon in the game, then you get the rune for it, to make it where you can use the weapon, and it's still the worst weapon in the game. I think it's just the best designed. I think the design of this place is just so good. Yahargle's good too. I think it's either this place or Canehurst. Bro, the wombo combo is nuts. I think it's either Research Hall or Canehurst. That's the best areas. The jump button, bro. The jump button. It's out to get me, bro. It's sabotaging me. Bloodborne is the only Souls game now where you can't set the jump to be L3. It's the only Souls game. And that's why I keep getting hit on dumb stuff, bro. I'm sprinting and then getting hit off of it. Okay, we'll kill him in a second. Only Nightmare Frontier sucks. I don't think Nightmare Frontier sucks. I think it's probably the worst area in the game, but I don't think it downright sucks. But yeah, it is probably the worst area in the game. Probably. I need more attack. I'm not doing any damage. Bro, these guys are absolute psychopaths. These little guys like that. Hey, it's you. Yeah, I don't think Bloodborne has any, like, absolutely deplorable areas. Like, what's the way I can put this? Okay, like, the worst area in Bloodborne is, like, better than, like, 90% of Dark Souls 3's levels. Nightmare Frontier is still better than, like, over half of Dark Souls 3. It's one of the best games ever when it comes to level design, if not the best. Yeah, but I mean, I think Sekiro probably has the best level design. I really like Bloodborne's interconnectivity, but I think Sekiro probably has like just the best like just design. Like, okay, how do I want to approach this situation? Like, Sekiro gives you so many different ways to approach situations with its levels. Yeah, Nightmare Frontier is mid. It's mid. It's definitely not bad. Definitely not. I'll just kill you. Give me the key, thank you. I hate Nightmare Frontier. I want to stream my PS5 because of its skill issue. Bro, I had a guy in a comment section try his hardest to convince me that the Shadows of Yharnam are the most, like, unbalanced gank fight ever. And, like, I rarely say skill issue, but, like, bro, I was like, skill issue. Like, to think that the Shadows are unbalanced, like were you just mashing R1? That's the only way you can really think that. Bro said the best gank in Souls is unbalanced. Okay, okay. Cool. Yeah, Thekla was in that comment section like, bro! Ruin Sentinels is better than Shadows? What are you talking about? I don't think Ruin Sentinels is bad, but it ain't no Shadows, dog. But Shadows is the best. I swear. It's like a top 5 boss in Bloodborne for me. I love Shadows of Yharnam. Such a good gank. Demon Prince or Shadows? I'm probably gonna say Lorien and Lothric are better than Shadows. But I do really like the Shadows of Yharnam. Which okay, I don't understand why people include Lorien and Lothric. Oh, you meant Demon Prince. You meant not Twin Prince. You meant Demon Prince. I'm gonna say Shadows. I thought you meant Lorien and Lothric. Yeah, I'm gonna say Shadows are better than Demon Prince. Demon Prince is very good. Demon Prince is by far the best duo boss they've ever made. 100%, no questions asked. Demon Prince is the best duo boss they've made. But also, you got to take into consideration, competition in that category is not steep. Like, outside of Ornstein and Smo, what other decent duo bosses are there? Ornstein and Smo are okay. Demon Princes are genuinely pretty good. I mean, there's no way we're including the half a dozen Elden Ring duo bosses. Like, there's no way we're including that. Because those are all trash. Like, Throne Watcher and Throne Defender, definitely not. Man-Eaters from Demon Souls are okay, but, like, I don't know, it's just... Like, yeah, sure. Demon Prince is the best duo boss in Souls, but you gotta think, wow, there's only one boss it even competes with, and that's Ornstein and Smo, and even and that's still just no competition. I mean, yeah, Elden Ring duos, because it's just two enemies, it's just two bosses that are meant to be fought separately, stuck in a room together. That's Elden Ring duo bosses. Which I'll say, like, I don't think that the duo aspect of Demon Prince is particularly good. It just kind of gets the #1 spot because the boss, like, the Demon Prince himself is a really great boss. But, like, Demon in Pain and Demon from Below, I don't really think it's that great. Like, the actual duo part of that boss is either a pinata beating simulator or a complete clusterfuck. There's no in between. It's either you just beat him to death with no competition, or it's a complete mess and there's not really an in between. That being said, it's probably still better than Ornstein and Smo, but I don't think the duo part of that boss is what's particularly good about it. Just put them out of their misery. Yeah, exactly, emotive. Yeah, from Omen. Okay, I appreciate it. But yeah. Like, you know, Throne Watcher and Throne Defender, like, that's a bad duo boss. Like, there's no way that, like that competes with Demon Prince. I do think it gets overrated, though. Like, there are people who will look you in the eye and say Demon Prince is a top 3 boss in Dark Souls 3. I'm like, it's pretty good. I can name 5 bosses in DS3 that are better. Hello, Taha. Yeah, same emotive. Shadows really do have good moves. Yeah, exactly. Like, Shadows of Yharnam works so well because, like, it's 3 enemies that are perfectly designed to go with each other. Oh, nuts. This is a situation. I'm glad Sekiro didn't have a duo boss, man. Because, like, I love Sekiro dearly. I do. It's the second best Souls game. God knows it is. However, that game kind of has a problem with enemy spamming. Sekiro's combat is so good in a one-on-one. The second there are multiple enemies, that whole system just kind of falls apart. So, like, if you had two... Like, if there were 2 bosses, like, if you had a duo boss in Sekiro, it would be a complete mess. Yeah, I agree. I'd say Sekiro deflecting still feels better than Lies of P deflecting, to be honest. Like, I love Lies of P deflecting, but I would say Sekiro deflecting still feels better. Elden Ring deflecting is really fun too, though, with the hard tier. I mean, yeah, you know, there are certain enemies that, like, have somebody with them. Like, yeah, Ape Duo. But the thing is with Ape Duo, I don't even count that because you can kill Brown Ape in, like, 5 seconds.